Holy guacamole, Batman. Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and I am back. I owe you one last video in my Weight Watchers and Healthy Eating Tools for Success. So here it is. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and you will see more videos as I go through this journey of Weight Watchers and healthy living. I'm going to link the prior videos here so that you can see them if you want to go back and watch. But today my video will be a little bit different to talk about the last of the tools. And it's really more, well, I'll sum it up in one word. The tool that I highly recommend that everyone have when they are working on Weight Watchers and a healthy eating journey is patience. Because there is so much that our bodies are capable of, and so many intricately entwined things that affect one another within our bodies. There's no magic formula for weight loss. There's nothing, I shouldn't say it quite that way, I suppose, because obviously if you eat less calories than you burn, you will lose weight. The problem is that it's never an exact science. Maybe that's a better way to say it. It's not necessarily a miracle kind of formula, but there is definitely just takes patience. There are so many things connected that impact our weight loss that you can't simply say, okay, well, for the last 10 days, I've eaten 1,000 calories and I've burned 1,200, so I'm going to step on the scale and I've lost weight. Because we all know if you've done any kind of weight loss for any period of time, that's not how it happens. We've all stepped on the scale and thought, holy mackerel, what happened? What did I do wrong? What did I do differently? What do I need to do differently going forward? How do I fix this? Or worse, we get into a situation where we are so upset with ourselves because we haven't lost weight and we feel like we've worked really hard and we should be losing weight, that we then do things that are detrimental to our journey going forward. It could be something like you go directly to the kitchen and you eat an entire box of Girl Scout cookies, or something more, mental, where you berate yourself in your head and tell yourself that you must not be able to do this. Everyone else can do this. You're not as good as other people. You've done something bad. Whatever it is that we do, particularly as women, but definitely as people trying to lose weight, those things that we do in our heads to make it even more difficult than it already is. So I highly recommend that when you start a weight loss or a healthy eating journey, that you pack your patience. There are days and weeks and months ahead of you in the journey, depending upon how much weight you have to lose, depending upon what your ultimate goal is. And if you take a tiny snapshot of the scale or the way your clothes fit at any one particular point in time, it is such a tiny fraction of what is going on overall. You have to be prepared for the ups and downs of everything that comes with trying to lose weight and get healthy. I can tell you unconditionally that weight loss is not linear. And the reason I know that is because from February 1st of 2001 until August of 2001, when I first joined Weight Watchers and I lost almost 45 pounds, there were weeks I was up, there were weeks I was down, there were weeks I stayed the same. And in a lot of ways, I never could figure out what was different from week to week. The job I was working at the time and the kind of lifestyle I had meant I ate a lot of the same things over and over again. Really, my life was, everybody's life has those moments where, in days where seems like yesterday, and I bet tomorrow's kind of like today, and it sort of seems a little, over and over the same thing, Groundhog Day, but yet you don't lose. So you have to pack your patience. You have to be prepared for an ongoing set of ups and downs. If you don't go into the journey prepared for that, you will fail. You will encounter obstacles that will make you throw in the towel and give up. And that's the reality of it. You will give up, and you don't want to give up. You want to keep going. You want to do what's best for your body. So pack your patience. I'm going to add a little footnote to that to simply say, if you feel you have been tracking, however it is you track, to the letter, and you've done that for many, many weeks, and you are certain that the things you are doing are correct. You've even gone back and you've looked at really closely your diet, and you've changed some things up, or increased your protein, decreased your fat content, cut back on sugar, drank more water. We know what we're talking about here, right? I'm going to change some things up. If after many weeks you feel that your progress, and I shouldn't even say it that way, if you feel that maybe underneath it all there's something else going on, I highly encourage you to see your doctor. Again, particularly as women, there are so many things that we go through as women, but men too, as we age, as our life changes, that impact our ability to be 100% wholly healthy. Hormones are a big one. And I'm not just talking about women going through menopause and having a decrease in estrogen or progesterone. I'm talking about thyroid and testosterone and DHEA and a whole host of other types of hormones that impact the way our bodies help us to process calories and food and exercise and those types of things. So, my advice, and again, the biggest tool in your arsenal when you enter any kind of weight loss or healthy eating journey, is patience. Pack your patience. Try not to get frustrated and impatient with yourself and the things going on around you and life in general, just because at a moment in time, the scale is not where you think it should be. I hope this video has been interesting and informative. And if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I will have tons more videos for you. Thanks and have a good day.